Alright everybody, it's Super Jackstro1 here. Now, before I start this video, I got a special guest with me, that being VHS Gamer 99. Alright. He's currently on Skype with me right now. So I'm going to show you all my Disney Black Diamond Classics tapes. So Aaron, if you have anything to say, just let me know throughout the entire video.
Okay.
Alright, we're going to get started. First up, I have the original video release of Robin Hood. Yeah, I just got this tape recently off eBay for about $6. Yeah, I was not expecting. I never thought I'd come across this VHS. Yep.
Yeah, me neither.
I know. Mine's a little bit of a later printing than your copy, though. My copy has the Classics diamond in there, like a lot of copies do. For some reason, I know Breezy Obstetrician 87's copy, the diamond is colored in there.
That is weird.
I know, I wonder why. I wonder maybe if the person who had that before colored it. I don't know. My tape has the sticker label, and somebody wrote Menard there. I think that was the name of the person who sold it. My copy is a later printing from November 6, 1985. My copy opens with the 1984 FBI warning screens, the 1984 Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo, then the film, and then after the film's over, it's got the Walt Disney and You promo at the end.
My copy does not have that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, that's too bad. But anyway, now we're moving on to the original video release of Pinocchio, my all-time favorite Disney movie. Yep, I got this tape at the Salvation Army thrift store, Northstown. I used to have a later printing of this tape, but that did not have the trailer for the Black Cauldron, but this copy does have it. I know you used to have a copy that had it, but then you said like the film strip kind of crumbled up a bit, so then you had to get rid of it.
Yeah, the film strip was damaged pretty much, but yeah, I had to get rid of that tape, but I did get another copy, but it does not have the trailer.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yep, my copy has the Maxell thing there. There's a print date of June 12th, 1985. This has 1984 FBI warning screens, 1984 Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo, and then no, actually before the Classic logo, it has the Black Cauldron trailer on it, and then the 1984 Classics logo, and then the film. Excuse me. Alright.
They're pressing from 1986.
Yeah. I know another YouTuber had a pressing like that. That was, his name was the Flicker 98. Yeah, he hasn't made any videos since Christmas 2012. I wonder what's going on with him. But anyway, the next one I have is the 1985 VHS of Dumbo. I got this off eBay for $25 back in May. I know that was pretty expensive, but hey, it was worth it. Alright. Here we got the classic segment there. And this tape has the sticker label with a print date of October 27th, 1985. My copy has a very interesting opening. It's got the 1984 FBI warning screens, and it's got, surprisingly, oddly enough, it's got the 1983 Neon Mickey logo. And then the screen is kind of black for a bit, but then very briefly you could see like a 2-second glitch of the Buena Vista logo and then the movie. That's very interesting. A lot of copies have the blue MPA screen and then the silent Buena Vista logo, but this only has just a tiny glitch of the Buena Vista logo.
Well, by the way, does your copy have the Walt Disney and You promo at the end?
Yes, it does. After the movie's over, it's got the Walt Disney and You promo.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, here we got The Sword and the Stone. I got this off Amazon back in August 2013. This tape has the full Classics diamond on the spine. My copy's a bit of a mix-up. It has the same artwork and everything, except for some reason it's in a white clamshell instead of a black clamshell.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. There's the ink label, and then it's got a print date of May 8th, 1986. This tape has the 1984 FBI warning screens, the 1984, and then a trailer for The Journey of Natty Gann, then the 1984 Classics logo, and then the film. Alright.
I know there's earlier printings that have the 1983 Neon Mickey logo.
Yeah, I know. I actually used to have a copy like that, but I got rid of it quite some time ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we got the reissue of Pinocchio. I got this at Savers in Warcrown back in December of 2011. Yeah. I was not expecting to find this VHS there, but luckily I did. And my copy is the earlier printing that has the earlier label. I know you have the version that has the newer label.
Like the much later version of the label, yeah, with the diamond on the top and the title in the middle.
Yeah, my copy is the one with the title on the top and the diamond in the middle. The print date is July 16th, 1986. And this tape has the dark red FBI warning screens, the video dealer announcement, 1984 Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo, which on this tape it freezes for 10 seconds. And then it goes to the film. Alright. Here we got the reissue of Dumbo. I got this the same day as I got the Pinocchio tape. Yep. And then my copy is the later version that has the newer label. Except for some reason it only just has the diamond, the title, and then the FBI warnings. It doesn't have the color like runtime or anything. It's pretty weird. And then it's got my copy's a later printing from June 3rd, 1987. Yeah, this is a much later printing. But my copy has the 1984 FBI warning screens, the 1984 Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo, in which it freezes for 10 seconds, and then the film. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to try and get that tape one day. Alright, here we got the A6 VHS of Sleeping Beauty. Got this at a Solvay Charmy thrift store. It was somewhere in Warcrown back in July 2012. Yeah. Honestly, some people say it might be a weak princess film, but I actually like it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, my copy has some promo stuff in there. Here's the sticker label. The print date is August 4th, 1986. Like the Pinocchio tape, it's got the dark red FBI warning screens, the video dealer announcement, 1984 Classic logo, and oddly enough, this tape actually has the Buena Vista logo. That's no joke. And then it goes to the film. Found that very interesting.
I think it's probably the only film in the 1980s to have the Buena Vista logo.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty interesting. Alright, here's a reissue of The Sword and the Stone, which was released around the time Lady and the Tramp premiered on home video. Got this off Amazon back in August 2012.
I have the 1996 VHS of The Sword and the Stone, but it's the slide-in artwork.
Oh. There's a sticker. Yeah, there's no print date on this tape. This tape basically opens the exact same way as the A6 tape, except the only difference is it does not have the trailer for The Journey of Natty Gann. Alright. And now here's Lady and the Tramp. I've had this tape for many years. I don't know if I've had it since 1987, but I've had it for many, many years. And this tape, my copy is the earlier printing that has the diamond at the top and the title in the middle. I know there are some later copies that have it the opposite.
Yeah, I have this one wearing as you do.
Yeah. There's no print date on this tape. For some reason, in 1980, from 1987 until 1990, they didn't put print dates on these tapes. I wonder why. But this has the 1984 FBI warning screens, 1984 Classics logo, and then the film. Okay. Now I have two 88 tapes of Alice in Wonderland. The reason is, this copy's in great condition, as you can see, but this copy, not so much. Nope. This copy I got at a Solvay Charmy thrift store about 2 years ago, actually. Yeah, the case is in really good condition.
Those two copies you have.
What'd you say?
The difference between two copies of Alice in Wonderland you have?
One of them, like, the clamshell is in very good condition, the other one is not. And one of them has a print date, the other one does not. This copy right here. The copy in great condition has no print date on it. But it's got the 1984 FBI warning screens, except for some reason they're slides shown together. And it's got the 1984 Classics Walt Disney Home Video logo, but oddly enough, once the logo is complete and the music stops, it immediately just fades out, and then it goes to the start of the film.
So I'm presuming that the other copy you have the same way, right?
Yes, it does. And see, this copy, the clamshell is not in the best condition. I got this at the Salvation Army thrift store back in October 2011, but luckily the tape still works. The label's the same, but the difference is the tape does have a print date. It's a much later printing from January 10th, 1992. Yeah, that's a much later printing. Alright. Alright, and here we got the original video release of Cinderella. I got this at Savers back in December 2011. I know Breezy Op Station 87, he recently got the demo VHS of this.
Yeah.
That is...
1984 Classics logo and then the 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That is a very rare gem. I doubt I'll ever find that VHS. I only have one demo VHS in my entire collection, that being the demo VHS of Stitch, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I might... What'd you say?
I actually have a few demo tapes in my collection.
Yeah, I've seen them. You got quite a few. I might try and get more as soon as I can. Sticker label. And this tape doesn't have a print date. But it's got the 1984 FBI warning screens, a trailer for Oliver and Company. And it's got the Sorcerer Mickey 1988 prototype Walt Disney Classics logo. And it's got the 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo and then the film. Yeah. Okay, here's one of my favorite Disney movies. The original video release of Bambi. Yeah. This is a classic. Yeah. It's a really sad movie as well. Yeah. And, yep. I'm gonna open this. Here we got the sticker label, and there's no print date. And this tape has the 1984 FBI warning screens, a trailer for The Little Mermaid, 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, and then the film. I know the demo VHS of this, oddly enough, opens the exact same way. Okay. Then we got, the reissue of Dumbo that was released around the same time Lady and Tramp came out. Got this at Salvation Army back in April 2015. Got some new packaging and stuff.
Don't you mean when it was released right at the time Bambi came out on home video?
Yeah, that's what I meant. My copy, the label is from 1988. I know later printings have an updated label, but I do have an updated label, but that's part of my 91 VHS. There's no print date. This opens the exact same way as the A6 tape, except the only difference is the logo does not freeze for 10 seconds. Yeah. Alright, here we got the 1990 Black Diamond tape of The Little Mermaid, and this is the one with the very controversial cover. Yeah, that caused a lot of controversy. It wasn't until many years later that I realized, like, what was so inappropriate about it. Yeah. For those of you who don't know what it is, just look it up on Google. You'll find out about it real easily. Yeah, but anyway. This tape, my copy has a vertical ink label. The print date is May 25th, 1990. And this has 1984 FBI warning screens, the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. Alright. Now, I have 2 copies of the video release of Peter Pan for 1,000. Sorry, people. I just love doing that. This copy I've had since January 2012. I got it at Savers. Peter Pan, it's a classic. It's my best friend Luke's favorite Disney movie that isn't Pixar. And here's the sorry about that noise. The connection isn't so great in here. Here's the ink label, the print date. My copy is a very early printing from April 17th, 1990. Yeah, this is a much earlier printing. But this has the 1984 FBI warning screens, the coming to theaters bumper, then a behind-the-scenes look at The Rescuers Down Under, then the Now On Video cassette bumper, then a home video preview for The Little Mermaid, the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, 1985 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. I know on the laser disc of this, when the movie ends, it has the silent Buena Vista logo. Well, on this VHS, there's nothing. Just the black screen of death.
That is correct.
Yeah. And now this copy I got at Salvation Army back in January 2014. I know VHS Gamer 99 has this variation. It's the one with the vertical ink label.
Yes, I do have that.
Yeah. And this copy was printed April 30th, 1990. These are both very early printings. Yeah. This copy opens the exact same way as this copy. Alright. Here's the original video release of The Jungle Book. And I have two copies here. This copy I got at Salvation Army back in September 2013. So I've had this tape for almost 3 years now. Man, I find this movie to be very important because it was the last Disney film done after Walt Disney's... it was the last Disney film to be done by Walt Disney before he died during production of it. I know the live-action remake is coming to Blu-ray tomorrow, I think. And I'm not going to get it. I wasn't too crazy about the live-action remake. I didn't find it... I think, like, the only... It's barely even live-action, because literally the only live-action thing is the guy playing Mowgli. Everything else was digital.
Yeah, like CGI.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sick of Disney doing remakes of the anime classics. Print date is March 26, 1991. Yeah. This tape opens with the 1984 FBI warning screens, then the coming to theaters from Walt Disney Pictures bumper, then behind-the-scenes look at Beauty and the Beast. The cut short 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo with the announcer saying, coming from Walt Disney Home Video. Then a home video preview for The Rescuers Down Under, the 1989 Walt Disney Classic logo, and then the film. I know, Aaron, you have a variation that has the green FBI warning screens.
Yes, it's actually a third, I have a third copy of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now this copy I've had for many years. The clamshell's not in the best condition, but hey, what are you gonna do? The tape still works. This copy has a vertical sticker label. And the print date on here is May 29th, 1991. Alright. This tape opens the exact same way as the ink label version. Alright. Now I have a reissue of Robin Hood. I got this at Savers back in February 2012. Yep. Many people say Robin Hood is one of Disney's weakest films. Even though it's not in my top 10 or 20, I still enjoy Robin Hood a lot.
Yeah, it's a pretty enjoyable movie in terms of its
Yeah.
age, I think.
Yeah.
Although it is an animation.
Yeah. The movie does have a couple flaws, but overall it's very enjoyable. Anyway, here's the ink label. Print date, June 18th, 1991. I know Breezy Obstination 87 has this VHS in which his copy has the same print date as my copy. Yeah, this tape has the 1984 FBI warning screens, 1986 Walt Disney Video Sorcerer Mickey logo, the cut short 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo with the announcer saying, look for these animated Disney classics on video cassette. Then previews for The Jungle Book and The Rescuers Down Under, the 1989 Gold Feature Presentation logo, the cut short 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, and then the film. Alright. Now I'm going to show you 3 copies of Breezy Op Station 87's all-time favorite Disney movie, The Rescuers Down Under. Yep, I have 3 VHS copies. I'll start with this copy, which I've had since October 2012. The Rescuers Down Under, it's actually a very good movie. I like this film a lot better than the original Rescuers, actually. What I find kind of weird is that they released the sequel on video before they released the sequel on video a year before they even released the original film on video. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I think the original film was theatrically re-released in thinking like 1988 or 1989.
It was 1989. And I would have thought, like, you know, they would have released it on video in 1990 to promote The Rescuers Down Under, but for some reason they waited a year after the sequel came out on video. Yeah. Print date is April 26, 1991. This tape has the 1984 FBI warning screens, the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video Sorcerer Mickey logo, then a cut short silent 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo with an announcer saying, "Look, don't miss this timeless Disney classic from Walt Disney Home Video." Then a home video preview for The Jungle Book. Then the same gold feature presentation logo goes on the Robin Hood VHS. Then the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. Then the 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, except the music is out of sync. And then it goes to the film. And this is the only VHS tape to have Sorcerer Mickey appear twice. First for the Walt Disney Home Video logo, then for the Walt Disney Classics logo. Now this copy I got at Salvation Army back in November 2013. It says Miss Raymond Mosher there, and there's an address. You probably can read it, but I'm not going to read it because I don't want that person to get hunted down. There's a little sticky note right here saying Mike's Tape. I think that was the name of the person who used to own this tape. Oddly enough, this tape has a vertical sticker label. I never thought I'd come across a copy like this, but I did. There's 2 print dates on this tape. One says May 10th, 1992, and another says May 9th, 1992. And this tape opens the exact same way as that ink label version I just showed. Alright, and here's this copy, which I got at Savers back in June 2013. Casing's the same, except the tail's kind of more in yellow instead of orange, and the difference is, it has a different design in the case. And this tape has a ink label, the same ink label, but the print date is March 4th, 1993, in which, and this tape doesn't have any previews. It just has the green FBI warning screens, 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. I know some later prints of this tape, along with the Robin Hood VHS, have the same 1988 Classics logos on the Cinderella VHS.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about you mentioning that. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. And now we have some reissues. This one's a reissue of Dumbo. I got this at the same day at Salvation Army. The same day as got the faded, the back condition copy of Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, and later printings have ink labels. Well, my copy has a sticker label from 1989. And the print down here is June 28th, 1991. I think this VHS came out around the time either the Jungle Book VHS or the Robin Hood VHS came out. I can't remember. Yeah. This has 1984 FBI warning screens, 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. This tape has the Buena Vista logo with the music, and then it goes to the film. Alright, here's a reissue of Alice in Wonderland. Got this at St. Francis Church when they were having their huge yard sale back in October 2014. Yep. This tape has an ink label. The diamond on here says Disney's Classics rather than The Classics. The print date is March 15th, 1994. That was printed about 7 months before the Masterpiece Edition tape came out. This tape has 1984 FBI warning screens, 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, the RKO fanfare, but the logo is blacked out. Then the film. Finally, we have the reissue of this.
Wonderland that has the green FBI warning screens rather than the 1984 screens.
Wow, that's very interesting. Okay, here's a reissue of Sword in the Stone. Got this at Salvation Army back in March 2014, and my copy has an ink label. I know, Aaron, you have a version that has the sticker label.
Yes, I do.
Yep. Same ink label. The print date is May 28th, 1993. And this tape has the 1984 FBI warning screens, a 1989 Walt Disney Classic logo, the film's Buena Vista logo, and then the film. Alright. Here's a very common VHS to find. The VHS of Fantasia. And although I got this off Amazon back in August 2011, this tape was originally sealed, but I opened it. And although it says Walt Disney's Masterpiece Fantasia, this is still a Classics tape because the tape opens with the Walt Disney Classics logo. On the spine, you can see Sorcerer Mickey and the diamond. Yep. This is a classic, indeed. This tape has an ink label. The print date is September 1st, 1991. And this was the last Disney VHS tape to open with the 1984 FBI warning screens. However, the FBI warning screens are a little more cut short than previous tapes. Then it's got the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, and then it's got the silent 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. And this is the only release of this film where you can hear Deems Taylor's original voice. Because on the DVD, you hear Corey Burton's voice.
I have another copy of Fantasia, but the label's different. It's the vertical gold sticker label.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that. Okay. Here we got the video release of 101 Dalmatians, which is my mother's favorite Disney movie. I've had this VHS since 1992. Yep. Okay, and here's the ink label. The print date is February 13th, 1992. That was printed one day before this, one day before Valentine's Day. And that was, and this, I believe this tape was the first Disney VHS tape to have the green FBI warning screens, but that's what it has. It's got the green FBI warning screens. Then it's got a bumper that says, coming only to movie theaters this 1992 holiday season. Then it's got a preview for Aladdin. Then the lilac blue feature presentation logo. This is the first tape to use it. Then it's got the 1992 clean Walt Disney Classics logo, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the movie. And after the film ends, you see the film's Buena Vista logo, but you hear a remix of the Sorcerer Mickey jingle where you hear Mark Elliott saying, "Stay tuned for a preview of 2 new Disney classics." Then it fades to a screen where you can see part of the Sorcerer Mickey logo with the Walt Disney with the feature presentation text saying, coming to home video and coming on video cassette this summer. That's got a home video preview for The Great Mouse Detective. Then that same screen comes up, except the text, the feature presentation text saying, coming to video this fall, and then a preview for Beauty and the Beast. Here's another one of my favorites, The Great Mouse Detective. Yep. Not only enough, on the spine, it only has the classic time, and the Walt Disney on Video logo isn't there because of how much room The Great Mouse Detective took up. Yep. This is a great movie, indeed. There's the ink label. Print date, April 22nd, 1992. That was just 12 days after the 101 Dalmatians VHS came out. This has the 1984 FBI warning screens. It has the 1992 green FBI warning screens, excuse me. It's got the 1992 green FBI warning screens. And it's got a sneak preview for Aladdin. Then the lilac blue feature presentation logo. The 1992 clean Walt Disney Classics logo. 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. And after the film's over, it's got the silent 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. Then a home video preview for The Rescuers. Then the part of the Sorcerer Mickey logo with the Walt Disney with the feature presentation text saying coming to video cassette, and then a home video preview for Beauty and the Beast.
I know there's another version of the ink label, but the title is off center.
Oh yes, I've seen versions like that. I might try and get a version like that. And here's The Rescuers. I got this off Amazon back in September 2012. This tape was sealed, but I opened it. And my family used to have another copy of it, but then unfortunately that copy had broken, so we had to get rid of it. But luckily I have this copy, and this copy works fine. Yeah, I find it weird how this... Yeah? Oh yeah, I remember you have the sticker label version of this VHS.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's the ink label. The print date is May 9th, 1992. This tape has the 1992 green FBI warning screens, part of the Sorcerer Mickey logo with the Walt Disney with the feature presentation text saying coming to video cassette. You also hear the feature presentation jingle with Mark Elliott saying coming soon from Walt Disney on Video. And it's got a preview for Beauty and the Beast. Then you can see the cut short Sorcerer Mickey logo with it saying Walt Disney on Video with the feature presentation jingle with Mark Elliott saying and available now on video cassette. Then a home video preview for The Great Mouse Detective. Then it's got the dark navy blue feature presentation logo. Then it's got the 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics logo with the music muffled. A Buena Vista logo, and then the film. Alright. Then we got a big title at the time. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. And I know that Disney's already made a live-action remake, which is coming to theaters this March. I think of all the Disney live action remakes coming up, I think that's the only one I'm going to see because I know Emma Watson is set to play Belle, and she's one of my favorite actresses.
Alright.
Yeah, she played Hermione in the Harry Potter movies.
And this was the first Disney film to be nominated for an Academy Award, I believe.
It was the first Disney animated movie to be nominated for an Academy Award.
Yeah, the second film was Up, and then the third was Toy Story 3.
Yeah. I know some people have recently been selling this VHS on eBay, but pricing it at like $25,000.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. Literally, I can get my VHS tapes at Salvation Army for like 48 cents.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I think at a Goodwill store, I think for only $1 or so.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like, I'm saying like, these VHSs aren't worth that much. At most they're worth like $5 to $20. The print date is July 17th, 1992. This tape has 1992 green FBI warning screens, although they're cut short. Then it's got the same coming to theaters as 1992 holiday season bumpers on the 101 Dalmatians VHS, except they added music in it. Then it's got a sneak peek at... Oh, yeah. Then it's got... Yeah. And then it's got a sneak peek at Aladdin, then a re-release preview for Sleeping Beauty, even though it didn't come back to theaters in '93. Then it's got a home video preview for Pinocchio. Then the special preview after a feature from Walt Disney on Video bumper with the music. The lilac blue feature presentation logo. 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics logo. The 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film. And after the film's over, it's got the silent 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. Then the... part of the Sorcerer Mickey logo with the Walt Disney with the feature presentation text saying now on video cassette. And it's got a preview for 101 Dalmatians.
And there's another version that has the special previews bumper, and then the Pinocchio trailer right after the movie, I believe.
Yeah, I might try and get a variation like that one day. Alright, here's a reissue of Pinocchio. I've had this tape for a very long time. The Beauty and the Beast VHS I've also had for a long time. It says restored to its original brilliance. I like the Fantasia VHS. It says Walt Disney's masterpiece, and you see Pinocchio and the diamond. However, this tape opens with the 92 Classics logo.
Yeah, the 1990 distorted version.
Yep. What can I say about Pinocchio? It's my favorite Disney movie. And here's the ink label. The print date is February 5th, 1993. And this tape has the 1992 green FBI warning screens, then a sneak peek at The Nightmare Before Christmas, then a trailer for Aladdin, then the lilac blue feature presentation logo, 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics logo, the Buena Vista logo, and then the film. Alright, here we got a real classic right here. Aladdin. I got this off Amazon back in May 2011. This was the first Disney VHS tape I ever got when I started getting back into collecting these things. My family did have another copy, which we had since '93. However, unfortunately, that copy ended up getting worn out, so we had to get rid of it. Luckily, I have this copy, and this copy works fine. Here's the ink label. The print date is July 13th, 1993. This tape has the 1992 green FBI warning screens, then a sneak peek of The Lion King, then a home video preview for Pinocchio, then the lilac blue feature presentation logo, 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics logo, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo, and then the film, and then after the film's over, it's got the silent 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo. Alright. And last but not least, we have The Fox and the Hound. We got this back in November 2011. This is another very sad Disney movie, but it is very enjoyable indeed. A friend of mine said that this movie actually made him cry.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's the ink label, and the print date is February 6th, 1994. And this tape has the 1992 green FBI warning screens and a silent bumper that says coming only to theaters in the summer of 1994. Then a trailer for The Lion King. Then a home video preview for The Return of Jafar. Then the lilac blue feature presentation logo. The 1992 distorted Walt Disney Classics logo. The silent Buena Vista logo. And then the film. I know earlier printings of this tape do not have the trailer for The Return of Jafar.
Yeah, which is the copy that
Ah, that's very interesting. There you go, people. That's my entire Disney Black Diamond Classics Tapes collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to stay tuned for the next video, which will be the Masterpiece Edition tapes.